What happens if you're just 13 years old in FC25 career mode? First of all, let's go over to our youth academy to find out if we have any 14-year-olds in here. As we can see, 17, 16, 16, 17, 17, but this guy right here, Mitchell, is 14 years old. So basically what we're gonna be doing is finding out how he progresses throughout the season. So right now, he is just 5'4" and he weighs 143 pounds. That is something we have to remember. We also need to remember his face to see if he grows out a beard or something eventually. That is going to be really exciting, guys, to see how youth academy players develop. Is he going to be like, you know, a foot taller in the next season? Is he going to grow like crazy? This guy he's not tall, 5'4", you know, it's normal for a 14-year-old, but if he wants to make it into the game at the highest level, I think he's gonna be a little bit taller than that. Let's see if he can get himself a goal here. And, okay, I mean, this guy seems like a talent. I'm also gonna hire the best youth academy coach, and we are just gonna be sending this guy out to, you know, let's send him somewhere not too far away, maybe in Spain, and he's gonna be there for 3 months, guys. I'm paying him a lot of money, and he's gonna be finding some good players for us right there. So I'm excited to see what he comes up with. Let's send him out and start the mission. We are at the end of the season, and I'm really excited to see how his development is going and his age. He's actually now 15 years old. But as we can see, guys, he's still 5'4" and also 143. The youth academy scouts are back, I believe, and we have some reports. Do we have any, you know, good potential players? Look at this, 14 years old. He's just 5'1". I mean, we gotta sign these guys. Surely, you know, they are gonna be growing a little bit. I mean, they're just 4. This guy is 5 foot. He's 5 foot. Nah, let's go ahead and sign him as well. And surely, okay, you can actually be 13. What? You can be 13 years old! Honestly, guys, this changes everything. Right now, we're gonna take a look at our youth academy again, and I'm just gonna remove anybody that is over the age of at least 15 years old. So 17 years old, get out of here. We're not gonna have you anymore. You're simply too old for this youth academy. So right now we have Silva, who's a keeper, 5'5". We also have Mitchell, of course. As we can see, he has now grown to 5'5", so he is getting taller as well. But we have this guy, Serrano. He is 4'9". We can just compare him with this guy, and it seems like he is, you know, double his size basically. So let's get rid of this guy. I basically want to create the shortest youth academy team, but we have to make the focus on this guy, Serrano. I really wonder what his height is gonna be, what his face is gonna look like in 10 years time. He's only 123 pounds as well. This reminds me so much of the journey when you started out being like, you know, 11, 12, 13 years old, and you were just in the youth academy making your way up. I think EA really cooked this here because, honestly, guys, I only have good things to say about this career mode and also the other game modes as well this year. For example, Russian Ultimate Team. If you hate Ultimate Team, just try out Rush. Honestly, it's too much fun. Anyway, here is Serrano, and yeah, let's play him. You know, we have probably the youngest youth academy team, and I'm just wondering what even happens if you win the final. So let's take a look at this guy who is 4'9", 120 pounds, 13 years old. Let's see how he even is on the football pitch. Are we even gonna see him? Look at that! He's absolutely tiny. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's insane, guys. Over the top ball then to Serrano. He's number 99 for some reason. And come on, again. What? Nah, this guy is honestly unreal. He gives the assist to Mitchell, who's our oldest player at 15, who goes off to celebrate in the final. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just excited that EA have added a proper youth academy. This is honestly what we have been asking for since the journey, maybe even before it. I want to try out something quickly, and that is the pro camera angle in Rush. Is there any way to customize this even more? I'm not too sure. But guys, wow, it's actually 60 FPS as well. You know, the normal pro camera angle in normal matches is not 60 FPS, but I've always wished that it was. So here is Serrano, the 13-year-old, with the shot, and it's top ins! Oh, this guy is unreal, guys, honestly. What a monster of a talent. There we go, Serrano steals it. And now up against the goalkeeper, and he puts it in the bottom corner. And now, I guess we just won the final. So what's gonna be happening now? Is there gonna be a celebration cutscene, or are we gonna get a trophy here? The Arsenal players are definitely not too happy about this, and as we can see, some of our players are far outside the pitch. Congratulations, you have won the tournament. So that is pretty much that. I don't think too much more happens after winning it. But guys, our next thing right now is that we have to simulate like 10 seasons or something. We have to simulate many years, and we're gonna see Dani Serrano. We're gonna find out how much he has grown, how much more he has put on in weight, and if his face is looking a little bit different. Before we take a look at how much Serrano has grown for the next few years, I just wanted to show you guys this, because I'm currently in a penalty shootout in another Youth Cup tournament. Look at how big the ball looks like next to him, by the way. It's crazy. Anyway, what we are doing right now is a penalty shootout, and this is really cool. Never done it before. Obviously, new penalties here. The old penalty styles that the MLS used to have back in the day. So we're off to a bad start, but we've managed to save the next one. So here we go. Can we win this game? And then afterwards, we are going to be checking, of course, how much Serrano can grow. But come on, keeper. Ooh, it's another save. Or it's wide anyway. We have 5 seconds. Mitchell, come on again. Get here. Oh, no. What am I doing? These penalties, by the way, are so cool. Imagine this in real life. If the penalties actually changed to this, it would be so much more entertaining. But there we go. We just secured another victory. But now, I promise you guys, we are gonna take a look and see how much Serrano has grown. It's been a few years later. We are currently in 2028, and right now we're gonna take a look at Dani Serrano. I'm pretty sure he is still in the youth academy. As you guys can see, he's now gone up to a 54 rating, but we know that he was 4'9", and he also was 123 pounds. Let's see what has changed then. Serrano is 16 years old, he is 5'5", and he is also 138 pounds. So he has added a little bit of muscle, but that's just because he's been growing. And of course, he has gone up quite a bit in his height as well in just 3 years right there. So now he is old enough to get promoted into the senior team. And guys, I mean, what a player. He's got some incredible potential as well. So I think we're just going to be putting him in the Liverpool starting 11. And yeah, we're just going to be simulating a few more seasons. And I guess we will find out where he's at, or, you know, if he's grown even more in a few years' time. We are currently in the year 2033. So it is time to find the legend himself and see how old he is, if he's still playing, what is his rating. As we can see, Serrano is still in the squad, but his rating hasn't really improved that much. I'm actually not too sure if he actually is getting game time, because, you know, I'm simulating, so they might just be choosing, you know, like the best 11. But let's just find him right there. 21 years old, and as we can see, he's actually stopped growing. So yeah, at one point, guys, they literally stop. He has reached his potential, I think. Yeah, he was 5'5" when he was 16. He is still 5'5". I don't know if this is gonna happen with every single player, or if it's just a few players that stop growing. And as we can see for his player face, I think, you know, things are looking pretty similar to what they did at the beginning. So I cannot really notice too much differences there. I have seen a few youth academy players eventually start getting beards. I don't know if that's something that, you know, just randomly happens, or if they literally start out with beards at like 15, 16 years old. But I don't think so. I do think you can grow beards, but it just doesn't happen with every single one of them. So yeah, that is basically it. 21 years old, from 13 up to 21. Of course, remember to subscribe to the channel and check out episode 3. I just posted it of my player career mode on my second channel, 2S7.